Y'all are in a treat this morning. You normally see them at night. We're stealing them this morning because it is time to talk football. School is back in session, and that means Friday nights are going to be packed with stadiums, excited families. Pete Yanity is here to kind of tell us what is in season when it comes to high school football.
Well, we have been hip deep in the high school red zone with our previews on the news, our preview show this past Saturday, and an encore performance of that, an hour-long show coming up on Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the CW. But I want to talk to you about four teams I think are going to be really good this year, and some preseason polls have reflected that so far. Start you out with the Gaffney Indians, and in Region 2-5A, they're the front runner and maybe a team that can make a run to a state title. Andre Lindsay, their junior quarterback, returns. That's his favorite target, and Stan Ellis. They've got a running back, Peanut Kirby, who's capable of another 1,000-yard season. They had just two losses last year. Both came against Burns. Defensively, they're phenomenal. One of the best players in the state in Jamari Littlejohn, who's committed to Tennessee. Last year in 6 games, they held opponents under 10 points. Keep an eye on Gaffney in 5A. In 4A, the Daniel Lions, who 2 years ago, Megan, won just 2 games. Well, last year they turned that into an 11-2 record, and thanks to an offense that featured quarterback Tyler Venables, 4,000 yards of combined total offense for him, and he returns with Billy Bruce, a running back, a couple of good wide receivers, Hack Hamilton and Brenton Burson, 5 starting offensive linemen, and Bubba McAtee is a key player in the secondary and a young defense, but look for them to be tough in Region 1-4A and beyond. But they'll get some stiff competition out of BHP and Wren and maybe some others. In 3A, a team that many thought was going to make a run to another state title a year ago, the Chapman Panthers, that was derailed against Union County in the 3rd round of the playoffs, but Chapman brings just about everybody back from a 12-1 team. This is a program that's won 32 of its past 34. Michele Colasurdo, their quarterback, returns for another season. They have 2,000-yard rushers. There's one of them, Dante Smith, another Brandon Jones. Deshaun Mitchell and Ben Rollins, 2 wide receivers, 4 starting offensive linemen. Megan, they have 9 starters back on offense and 8 starters back on defense. They were the state champs in 2016. They should be pretty good again and make a run toward another 3A state title. And in 2A, the Abbeville Panthers are having one of the most dominant decades in the history of Palmetto State football. If they win a state title this year, it'll make it 7 in the past 10 years.
Wow.
They've won 4 straight in 2A. Now, they did lose a lot of skill players, but that guy right there is a straw who stirs the drink. J.D. Moore, their quarterback, who had a tremendous campaign last year, he comes back. The thing they really like about their team also is they return a lot of guys on both the offensive and defensive lines, and when that happens, they're usually really good. This is a team that's won 22 in a row, and defensively last year they were dominant. They had 8 games that were either shutouts or holding opponents under 10 points when they went 14-0. Keep an eye on them again. Southside Christian should be really good in 2A, and Dixie should be really good in 1A. So Abbeville County could potentially have 2 teams going for state titles in Abbeville and Dixie. A reminder, coming up Friday night, our season premiere in the high school red zone, 11 o'clock here on Channel 7, then a full half hour, 11:35 on the CW. When you add it all up, it is a full hour recapping the night in high school football, and it all begins this Friday, and then next Wednesday we roll out our Star of the Week. Each week we honor a player and then come back here at the end of the year in December and do a Star of the Year. And normally we'll do the Star of the Week on Thursday nights, but for this week upcoming we're going to do it on Wednesday night, a week from tomorrow.
Well, I love it. I know parents love it, and they rush home from their games so they can see if they made the highlights. So we've got all of that, and then we've also got some other big news.
Lots of things going on. Of course, we have our Ingalls-SoCon Game of the Week beginning on the 31st. It'll be a great game. Western Carolina and Mercer in Cullowhee. Tyree Adams, preseason player of the year for Western. Their quarterback, Robert Riddle, a really good quarterback for Mercer. They'll be on display. We'll have 13 games throughout the season, kicking off with that WCU Mercer game. You'll see Wofford and Furman and Western Carolina quite a bit as part of our package. And of course, Inside Clemson football returns this year.
Yes.
Our season preview show is at 7:30 here on Channel 7 on Monday night, and then each Monday after that as we give you a full recap of the game with head coach Dabo Sweeney after each Clemson game. And they're trying to win 3 national titles in 4 years. They would be just the 4th team since World War II to accomplish that, joining Army in the 40s, Nebraska in the 90s, and Alabama earlier this decade in achieving that if they can pull it off.
Who they have knocked off for the past 3 years, it's been Alabama that's been coming in at
Alabama or
#1
Clemson,
on the
and if
AP.
Alabama wins the title this year, they'll win 3 in 4 years.
Oh my goodness, so much to watch, and it's really cool stuff that the CW now is going to be offering all their SoCon games.
The SoCon game, that's a good point. Saturday, it'll be on the CW, and on Saturdays, check your listings because the times vary, but it all begins on the 31st of August with our first game, Mercer in Western Carolina.
Lots to do. You ready?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Already in the mode.
Already in the mode. You got a great team. We'll enjoy watching you. Thank you very much, Pete.
Thank you so
This will
much.
be good. All right, let's check in with Jamarcus to see what he's doing. He's doing something to kind of relax us a little bit. J-Man?
That's right, Megan. I know you like some relaxation, especially with all these kids going back to school. Skin and health, and how do they go hand in hand? Our next guest, Annie Foster, Faces in the More Facial and Body Salon in Spartanburg, says they do go hand in hand, and she's here to tell us more about it. Good to see you, Annie.
Nice to be here.
Looking beautiful in blue.
Thank you, thank you,
like
thank
that.
you.
And I met you through the Black Excellence Gala, where you won an award for
Makeup Artist of the Year.
Makeup Artist of the Year. So I said, I need to know who this lady is, and tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into this makeup business, and now have expanded it to have more services.
Yes, how I got into the business was back in 2014, I went to school and got my license and became a esthetician. I was doing makeup prior to my license, and in order to be a professional, you have to be licensed in the state of South Carolina. So that's what drew me into it. And once I got into the profession, I fell in love with body wax, and I fell in love with skincare, and I just fell in love the joy of being able to help people with their skin and everything. So that's what brought me to here. And in 2017, I opened up my own salon. And in my salon, I focus on, like it's called, the body. Because you can go a lot of places and get your hair done, you can get your nails done, but there's no salons out here to focus on the body. So you guys
do massage?
Yes, I have a massage therapist that works for me. You can come, I do facials, I do chemical peels, you can get your body scrubs, you can get everything here in my salon.
I think that's like a one-stop shop to get all that stuff done.
To focus on the body.
And you're all about the wellness of the skin and talking about how health and your skin play a part. You said they work like this.
Yes, and the reason why I say they go hand in hand is because a lot of people know me I've lost a lot of weight recently. I've lost over 200 pounds.
Wow.
And after I had thank you. And after I lost my weight, I realized my skin took a drastic change. Even my skin lightened up. It lightened up some. So I was like, okay, well, with the weight loss, this goes in with skincare, because a lot of people fail to realize what you put in your body is what's going to come out through your skin. So when you're drinking more water, your skin is going to clear up. When you're eating less greasy foods, your skin is going to clear up. So I was like, well, this goes hand in hand with health and beauty.
So educating people is a big part of what you're doing too. Not only to come in for this service, this chemical pill or whatever, but knowing, what you're putting in your body and how that's kind of showing itself on your skin. Right,
because a lot of people, oh my God, your skin looks amazing. I have been working on this skin for a while now, so
this is premeditated right here. This is not an accident.
Right, it took a lot of time to get here. So.
Right, and you have flawless skin, so you want to make sure the person that's doing that for you, it definitely knows a lot about that. Tell us where you're located.
I'm located in Spartanburg, South Carolina, on 430 Oak Grove Road.
Okay.
Suite 6.
There you go. Tell me about your product here. This is your face cream or face oil?
This is a rose gold facial oil that you can purchase with me in my salon, or you can go to JD's Fashion in Spartanburg. That's the store that sells it. This is an oil that you can mix in with the cream for those that are extremely dry. As for myself, I'm really oily, so I tend to put this on right before I put my makeup on in the morning. And I tell people that you can actually put this on at night and mix it with any other skincare regimen that you may use, because it's just the oil and it's not going to hurt you or anything. But the oil is good for hydration. It's good.
Probably good for your beard too. Put it on the beard.
Yes, you can do that. I have actually the guy who sells it in his store, he was in an accident. He had cuts and stuff on his hands. So he was putting it on his hand because it has oil in it that's great for antiseptic. It's good for anti-inflammatory, because a lot of people with acne on their skin get like inflammation. So it helps calm that down. If you have eczema, you can put it on for eczema. So
I told Annie, anything that's called rose gold, put it all over my face.
I know that's right.
That's what I want. So again, tell us your address one more time.
It is 430 Oak Grove Road, and my website is www.facesandmore.com.
There you go, located right there on the screen. Yes. Annie, thank you so much for coming to see us. Congratulations on all your weight loss and your business as well. Come back and see us again soon. We would love to have you. All right, we're talking about how food plays a role into what your skin looks like. Jack, hopefully you're cooking up something good that's going to make our skin glow.
You're right. We're talking groceries right now in just a second. Our Chef's Kitchen segment is brought to you by Ingles, our friends of the show and good sponsors of this segment. Take a peek.
Hi everyone and welcome to the Chef's Kitchen, where Ingalls caters some of the best events anywhere. I'm Josh Michael and here with me is Chef Kale, and today we're showing you how to make some amazing food right there at your home. So Chef Kale, what are we making today, and who is the little girl sitting at our table right now?
That would be my amazing niece, Claire.
What's going on, Claire? Welcome. How do we get started and what are we doing?
All right, we're gonna do individual chicken pot pies.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
And it's kid-friendly, really, really quick and easy. So what I'm gonna have you do is you start with some biscuits.
Okay, just regular biscuits that are in the refrigerator department,
Get a
right?
cupcake pan, and I want you to pat them down in there, but make sure you get it along the sides.
Okay, excellent, I can do that.
So Claire, I want you to, we started with some cream of chicken soup. We're gonna add the cheese. Go ahead and start stirring that bad boy up.
That's a good amount of cheese, I love that.
I know. Some frozen vegetables.
Hey Claire, don't you try to take my job now.
All right, we got some garlic, salt, and onion powder. Just a little bit of that. And then again, this is an awesome product that Ingalls carries in the deli. It's 100% white meat chicken, already shredded. Perfect. Right?
It's so fast and simple.
I know,
and healthy.
especially when children are always hungry. There we go. All
awesome.
right.
Claire, you're looking good over there. Doing good, doing good.
So, biscuits are rolling.
All right.
We got the mix.
Now what do we do?
All right. Let's go ahead and set this down here.
Okay.
Doing awesome.
This is a great way to get the kids into the kitchen to help you help cook and learn. I love it.
Exactly. So that's good enough, Claire. If you want to start scooping those in there, you're going to have your oven at 400 degrees.
Okay.
Okay. And basically everything's already cooked. The vegetables just need to get hot and the biscuits need to get brown.
Okay.
Right. So that looks awesome.
And so we're going to put this in the oven for how long now?
It's about 12 to 15 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. It depends on your oven, you know?
Yeah.
Some of them run really high, some of them run really low. It's just
And you said about 400?
400 degrees,
Okay,
yeah.
awesome.
Those look awesome.
Let's use the magic of TV here.
The magic of TV. So once we put
one more, Claire. Go for it. It's all you.
oh.
I don't want to take your scooping away there. You're doing a good
Now
job.
I'm stealing your job. Oh, one more.
One more.
You got this.
We love it. I love it.
All right.
Good job, Claire.
So we throw this in the oven.
All right.
And presto changeo.
Magic of TV. What do we have there? Oh, that is awesome. It looks
Come
great.
out just like that.
That's excellent. Look at individual pot pies. Isn't that awesome? I love it.
It's healthy. It's quick.
Yeah.
The kids love it. Claire ate 4 last night.
Claire, good job. I'm proud of you. All right, thanks so much for joining us here at the Chef's Kitchen. For more great recipes and to learn about having the Chef's Kitchen cater your next event, visit them online at thechefskitchen.com. See you next time.
Thank you.